Yo, Evertale, homies, what's up? All right, I'm the guy here. So we got Vigilante here again. We do have Sun Wukong fully leveled. He is ready to show off. Come on, Vig, let's do it. So, anyways, team setup wise, he doesn't have a lot of fleshed out units. This is why Sun Wukong is going to be a great addition to this team. So we are going to go fight in arena. This isn't a burn team. I'll show a burn team next, but I'm not gonna do the whole fight. We'll just go in, skip through it, but guarantee she's gonna lose. So in my opinion, Sun Wukong is gonna be great for people who want like that one man wrecking crew, the copy units. The issue is copy units have a major flaw. They take up all the space on the field for the most part. She does have some restrictions, so she won't be all the time like all out on the field all the time, all her copies, but it would still take up a lot of space, and that allows your team not to function properly, right? Not unless you're building it solely around Sun Wukong, and if you're going to put her in a plat, that's kind of what you have to do. Your team is going to be built around her, and she also has a huge burn weakness, so she's not going to be that great in general because she's going to be easy to counter in war, easy to counter if you're having her P1 because you just put a burn team up there, any burn unit almost, especially Lucifer these days, and you're probably going to get wiped out and she won't even get to take off, right? Or get her copies out. And I don't know. Also, her skills are set up to where whenever she comes off the field and she comes back on, whenever she gets a kill, it adds to her attack. But if she's always on and off the field, she'll never be at max potential the whole time. 9 times out of 10, your Sun Wukong, your original copy is not going to last that long. They're going to get swapped out eventually. So her attack resets. Also with like her weapons. Like right now we have a weapon on, and even I think her banner weapon, she has to have a kill in order for her to get all the benefits. So she's always going to be resetting back to square one. That's my main concern with her, and that's why I don't think she's going to just pop off and blow up. So I'm not hugely impressed. We're watching the fight. I'm just doing not even commentary, but we're just talking through it so you guys can see kind of what she's like. This is a team like close to the same level. It's not like a huge power gap, so she'll do well in that aspect. But is she going to carry like weaker teams to be able to beat 50 million BP teams, or not 50 million, but like 1 billion BP teams or 500,000 BP teams? Are you going to be able to do that with her? Unless you're running that, high power team also. But a lot of the broken units that I've come to see in Evertale, when they're released, they will let you beat they'll let you beat people that you're fighting in arena that's 3 times your power level, right? As long as you have like a good setup. So that's why sometimes fellowships are that's a well game. That's well territory. The units themselves will carry you. Sun Wukong, I don't see her carrying you too hard, but I think she's going to be a great progression unit. If you're starting out, she's going to help you tremendously, and you don't need that many units to make her work, honestly. So if you're running a stealth team, her sleep team, something like that, go ahead, pick her up. She'll do great, and then eventually you can also add her to the end of your platoon to make it harder to finish off, right? So like in your arena team, she'd be like a platoon 3 or 4. So I don't think she's going to be a mainstay in P1. So that was like around the same level. And we did win. That's great. Good to go. We'll fight a burn team. We'll skip through. But I think it's going to just be like an easy clap. And this isn't even like a relevant burn team. Look at this. This is old burn. And we lost. So huge burn weakness. We don't even have to test it, really. My thoughts about her. From what I've seen, like she might be the weakest of the 3 that's coming out. There's new units coming, right? So it's tough. It's tough. Now let's put her against Old Man Kai real quick. So this is like one of my other accounts, my alt accounts. We'll see how he does. See if she can even make an impact. So for Vigilante, his team, I am keeping Cinderella up here because that's like one of his only other sleep units that he has, and the only one that's like fully awakened and has the most power. So you got to work with what you got and then just build from there. So we have Sun Wukong, so now we can start building the team around her, or we'll just keep Sun Wukong and we'll build another team, right? Like later on. But Sun Wukong is going to be a great unit to have, and you can always just have her and she'll always be good at her job, multiplying more copies, making it more annoying for the enemy, right? Disrupt them, put them to sleep. So she's there. She'll be great. And like I already said, y'all see me level her up to level. She's at what, 300, all the way up, max boost, and she can't kill. She just doesn't hit hard because her attack multiplier is always reset, and she's dead. She just died. What the fudge, popsicle sticks? So she is easy to kill too. She's easier to kill off than I think Dark Sun Wukong, in my opinion. I'm just not super impressed. If you guys want to see all of her forms, I'm just taking pictures. Hey, this isn't me being a creep, right? This isn't me like for thumbnails and stuff if I decide to put them up there on my pictures. But I'm not impressed by her to be like a carry unit, to be like OP, game changing. She's not going to break your account wide open. She will for fresh players, right? So not fleshed out accounts, newer players, she's great. If you have a cursed sleep team, a stealth team, get her. She's good. But I would honestly wait for like the next units. Which one is it going to be? I already hinted at it. She's not going to be in B tier. B tier is for like the lowest of the low. Easily replaceable. A tier is like mainly where most units will fall in. S tier is reserved for must pull, must have. This unit is going to be so hard to power creep in the next year, right? And they'll be relevant for like the next year. That's my S tier. Sun Wukong, I'm going to give her an A. She's going to be like right there in the middle of the pack. She's not going to be game changing. She's going to be good. She'll help you out. Not a bad unit to invest in. Not a bad unit to grab. She just has a weakness, easy to exploit. Her copies, yeah, they come off the field, but it's not amazing. Like her damage doesn't keep stacking and stacking and stacking. It always resets. She's not that hard to kill off, honestly. If you do put her to sleep, she's weak to stuns. She's not that great on survivability because she can just keep multiplying. But her copies aren't the best from what I've seen. I like the Dark Sun Wukong a little better, honestly. That's what we're thinking. But yeah, A tier, in my opinion. I did do more tests, but I didn't think it was relevant to show her. It wasn't really that impressive. All burn teams wiped her out. I couldn't even get a win off. So before you leave, in the comments, let me know, what do you guys think? What tier should she be at? What do you think she deserves? Not just my opinion, right? Throw down team comps, ideas, all that good stuff. Omnikai out. See you guys.